hail, salutations, and welcome to another G.N.A podcast. No, this isn't blue again. You're stuck with me. So, I think you should just get used to it now, because I think I'm back. Yeah, maybe I'm back. I don't know. Kind of back. Every other week back. Yeah, every other week back. I like every other week back. Every other week
Brook
back.
Back.
That sounds like a movie, like Every Other Week Back. Like I feel like we're not gay, but we're definitely not wearing condoms. Super weird. Anyways, I'm Cecil Xavier, the host with the most, the host with the least, the host with the weeks. I don't know, the host. And I'm joined tonight by Zyber Blood. How are you doing tonight, Zyber?
Considering stuff that I've been going through, I am doing all right, I guess.
Dude, I wish we could just have one of those shows where we just talk about all the shit we're going through right now, because
why can't we?
I just got I could just keep shoveling on there. It just keeps getting better. It's just like, it's like Beetlejuice.
Hold on.
Keeps getting funnier.
There's nothing holding us back from doing a grind show. It's not like Grindr, the app that people use to find men, but, well, gay men finding gay men, but
oh no, legality is holding me back right now.
Blue Shark audio test.
So,
well, there are ways to skirt around.
Yeah, I could could
rename something like, oh, I can't talk about this. I'll just call it Bob. Bob did this. Bob did that.
Yeah, I could change the names and faces to protect the innocent. Oh, and we are also, if he is ready, joined tonight by the big, the beautiful, the tattooed, the Orlando-wearing, and it's
Disney
blue.
Nike guy.
So he's blue. He's actually blue right now, and he's wearing blue headphones, and he's got a blue shark on his arm. It's Blue Shark 45!
Still not 45, though.
No, I'm not. And actually, it's black. It's not actually blue. I don't have a colored tattoo.
Well, in this light, it looks blue. Why has it got to be black? Why did you have to go there? It's got to be black.
Because I was told men don't get colored tattoos.
Man, you sound like you're literally living in the 60s right now. Don't get colored tattoos. My God, man. Haven't you heard of the Black Lives Movement? Like, seriously?
Let's not go into
we're
destroying the nuclear family right now. We don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
I guess I'm not a guy then.
Way too political.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're a guy, Zyber. It's just you're a feminine guy, and it's okay. You embrace that. It's good. It's good. I got long hair. Long blonde hair. Really long blonde hair. In fact, hold on. You gotta see Lexus. Hold on, come here. You don't have to say anything. Just pull down the beautiful locks. My beautiful wife, of course. See? See hers now?
That's where your hair was when you came to Florida, wasn't it?
What, this color?
No, it was down to your ass.
Oh, mine? No, yeah, hers is down to the floor, dude.
Oh,
my hair's still down to my ass.
So when you making the Locks of Love donation?
Actually, I'm going to be making them next week. My pubic hairs go down to my knees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, is that better for you? You see that?
Yeah.
See, she looks like Alma in the corner right now. Like, seriously, if she didn't turn around, I was actually going to throw something at her just in case. Yeah, and that's why she's cousin it in the poster.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I still need a bust headshot of you, Blue Shark, and I still got to get them from Ko and Damok. Now, see, I just want you to imagine this right here, though, but without the shirt and without the shorts. That's where it really gets fun. Really fun. Like, you have no idea.
Again, earning that explicit tag.
Oh, yeah, definitely earning that explicit tag. I think we just got the name of the show. Me. Boobs.
Who doesn't like boobs?
Dude, everybody likes boobs. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure everybody on camera right now likes boobs.
Yeah. I don't like boobs. I love boobs.
Oh, good point. You love boobs. That's a good point. let's kick into what everybody is drinking before we just get really kicked up here. So, Blue, you're the guy late to the show, so you can go last. Zyber, what's up? What you drinking?
Well, I am keeping it ultra lame today. I am drinking a White Claw. No, I'm not. I am drinking a Coke Energy because, well, I do have booze in the fridge. Just, I'm not really feeling booze tonight. I've been drinking pretty steadily all week because of some stuff, and tonight I just don't feel like it.
Oh, dude, I totally
Coke
feel
Energy.
you. Totally feel you. Coke Energy. Well, what's the attack like on that?
It tastes like Coke. You get those cola notes with the underlining, like, sort of vanilla.
Cola.
It's not as fizzy as a regular Coke, and it's smooth on the palate, man. It's very refreshing. I like it. And it doesn't give you that nasty energy drink taste, which I love.
You love the nasty energy drink taste?
No, I love that it doesn't give me the nasty energy drink
I wanted
taste.
clarification there.
It's a
right.
Citrus, vanilla, lavender.
Well, I think Blue's already going into his, but guess what? I get to go next. So I actually got this great bottle of Scotch. It was casked in 1995. It was bottled in 2019. It was hella expensive. It actually came all the way from England because you can't get this in the States. But I'm not drinking that. I'm actually drinking some ginseng iced tea.
Nice.
It's that honey ginseng iced tea from Arizona. Dude, I love this stuff. This stuff is friggin' amazing.
Dude, anytime that comes up, I think of, like, childhood. Seriously,
yeah,
like, going down to Bonfair or Extra Wide or whatever it was at the time. Grabbing one of the big cans, if not jugs of it, going back to your place, playing video games and eating nips.
Oh, Twizzler nibs, yeah. All right, Blue. You've been sitting there grunting and groaning this entire time.
So it's a miracle. It really is a freaking miracle. I've actually found a vodka that I like.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say you got an erection. I was going to be like, yeah, dude!
Say what now?
So you got some gin?
No, vodka. So what's that book called? G.N.A.
It's called G.N.A. I've never read that.
No,
Is it
it's Chris. It's
Crisscross. I do yours, you do mine.
Chris Kyle, the Navy SEAL sniper, was reading one of his books, and he talked about this vodka. So, I was like, the way he described it and everything, I was like, why the hell not? I'll give it a try. Zabrowka. That's how you say it. It's Polish. I had to think about that one for a sec. Bison grass flavored vodka. And so this doesn't translate to audio. But you see...
It's clear, like vodka.
Yes,
wow.
But no. Do you see the blade of grass in there?
Okay, yeah. I see your grass.
Yeah, you stroke that bottle.
Maybe
keep going.
This works better. See that? It's a blade of grass.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, there we go.
No, but okay, yeah, there's a blade of grass in there. Got it.
Yeah, so there's a blade of grass in here. It's flavored with that from the, not going to say that name right, Belvoskia Forest. Man, I screwed that up. Has an inspired and unique flavored vodka, and it's 7 times distilled. So this shit is relatively smooth. The attack on this thing is vanilla. It hits you right there, and then it goes into... I really don't taste the citrus. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of citrus, and then a hint of lavender. And then it ends with a slight tingle, a little bit of a burn. It's vodka. It's 80 proof. Not bad. So yeah, bison grass flavored vodka. I'm gonna call this one a win. What was that? Total Wine sold me 750 milliliter bottle for $25.
So it's an expensive vodka.
Yeah. The funny thing is so I go down the vodka aisle at Total Wine, and so there was these group of people there, and they're chit chatting, their employees, and they say, what can we help you with? And I was like, looking for a vodka, Polish, and I said it's got a bison on it. And this one employee, as soon as I said Polish, he goes, he looks in a direction. As soon as I say bison, he reaches down, grabs it right off the bottom shelf, and I was like, ooh, shit, bottom shelf. Because, that whole, top shelf, bottom shelf, mentality. It's in glass, not in plastic, but I'd have to say for bottom shelf, air quotes, from Total Wine, it's actually not bottom shelf in quality. What's that called? Shoot.
Stalingrad?
It's not Stalingrad. I've had
Stoli.
Senators.
I've had Stoli before. It wasn't the greatest. I had Smirnoff. It was not
Pinnacle?
the greatest.
Absolute.
At Pinnacle, I've had flavored cotton candy. Wasn't bad. Absolute. That's, what you said, Zyber, is what it is. Tastes like rubbing alcohol. Literally tastes like rubbing freaking alcohol. And I just couldn't get past it. That's why I bought, I haven't tried this one. It's El Padrino. It's one of my favorite tequilas. I decided to buy it aged this time. So I was like, well, if the vodka is a bust, then at least I can try the aged vodka, which hopefully I'll enjoy. But I mean, if I enjoy it unaged, I'm sure I'll enjoy it aged.
Wait. You just said it was aged tequila. Now you're calling it aged vodka?
No. So I like the El Padrino that's just the silver. I've never had the El Padrino that's aged.
Okay.
So I said that if the vodka's a bust, then I'm sure I'll enjoy the tequila. But
we'll find out in editing.
This is good stuff, man. I recommend it. You don't like vodka because it tastes like rubbing alcohol, this is the shit to go to. I mean,
but the thing though is, even if you have a vodka you're not really caring for the taste on, you can add to the vodka to improve the flavor.
True. Problem.
Like, you could add in juniper and clove and some other herbs and spices, and guess what? You got yourself a gin.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm a bit of a purist. I like to, try to drink it straight, maybe with a little bit of water, like a couple drops to open it up.
No, not in vodka.
Well, no, like whiskeys, bourbons, a little bit. I don't know if I've done that with rum. I don't think I've done that with rum. Yeah, you
have. Yes, you have. Pyrat rum, the day I was at your house.
Okay. So I've done it with rum, but with vodka, nah. I mean, I want to be able to try it straight and at least say, I like that. But when it tastes like rubbing alcohol, like Absolute does and some of the others, just not a fan.
Man, you've never had a purple peach. Jesus Christ. Get this man a purple peach.
But that's peach with Everclear drink. That's right. That's not like straight.
All right. Well, I'll bring down the Everclear for your wedding if you're still having it.
Yeah, the Everclear is probably not going to do good.
Oh yeah, well, it won't matter because after the first couple of shots, you won't care.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well,
I just love how it says on the bottle, "Do not drink straight, mix."
Yeah. It's like drink at your own risk. This will kill you, and it will. God, I remember. Actually, we didn't even do Everclear. We did Devil's Springs, which was 160 proof, and me and Brando kicked down a whole bottle of that. He passed out. Then I laughed. Then I woke him up because I told him I won the bet. And then we wrestled, and then I threw up off the porch. Good times.
B-Spa?
So The way you described that story to me the first time you told me that one, I think you've told me this one where you're trying to see whoever threw up first lost.
Whoever threw up first, so it was 1 point per drink. If you threw up, you lost 5 points. And the first one to pass out loses.
Okay. And it's like a big party or something like that?
Nope. It was me and him, and my wife was there pouring drinks because she was like 7 months pregnant? 4 months pregnant? She was pregnant.
Might have been remembering a different story.
No, I've told that one before. I've told that one plenty of times. I've just usually given you the longer version. That was just like the abridged version.
Well, then it's probably the one that I'm thinking of, because when you told me that one, the place that I said when we were looking at the places for the bachelor party, I said looks like you could get shot there. Like that's the place I pictured in my mind. It's a place like that. It's like there's like this bunch of this big concrete room with this big concrete window, and they're like rocking chairs there. And stuff I had pictures like that when you told me that story for some reason.
No, this was literally inside it wasn't even an apartment. It was a compartment. That's how small this place was. It had enough room for a couch and I think he had a computer desk, and there was a toilet.
Did he have the huge ferret cages at that time?
Oh, they weren't huge, but they were cages, and they were on the edge of the couch. So if you didn't like the smell of ferret piss and ferret shit, you did not enter his building. And I didn't mean his apartment. I meant the building.
Oh, lovely. So, good news. El Padrino de Mitiria. Horrible pronouncing things. As we all know. Aged tequila. 100% agave. Good stuff.
Ooh, I got to bring you down some Scorpion tequila.
Yes, you do. You have to bring a whole bottle and do shots back and forth where he gets the Scorpion.
See, now I visited you, and when I got there, I actually bought a whole bunch of booze and showed up to your house. You have yet to visit me, because when you get here, it's just going to be lined up. And when you wake up, you're just going to look at me and go, "What day is it?" And I'll look at you and I'll go, "I think you'll be more interested in what state we're in."
Can confirm.
See, that's the thing. I don't like. I know I'm on games, nerds, and alcohol, but I really don't like getting smashed, because I usually don't like how I feel the next day.
See, that's hold on, Zyber. Hold on.
No. Then I got to continue being drunk for the next few
No.
weeks.
First off, it's all called about hydration and proper taking care of during the actual event. The next day, that beer in the morning, while you think to yourself, "Oh God, I don't want to drink anything," that beer in the morning is a godsend. It's called Hair of the Dog. And until you've had it, you don't know how good it is.
I don't want to be a raging drunk.
You're not a raging drunk. Getting plastered. Okay, look, you've heard some of my stories.
Yes.
Most of them started out with a little bit of alcohol. That turned into a lot of bit of alcohol. That turned into, how did we get him in the tree passed out?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's stretched out, but they're strong drinks, so you don't realize you're getting so inebriated until you stop drinking and don't do a hair of the dog, and you start puking.
No, don't like that. That is absolutely worse. I really hate how I feel the next day, but the puking thing is the reason why I will never, ever drink champagne again.
That's why you just maintain. You don't get to the fucking, the tanks full. You don't get to tank full. You just maintain.
It's called Oculo or something like that. It's a Mexican beer. Delicious. Got a hint of agave in it. Great beer. Drank an entire 6-pack from 7 until midnight. And then we had champagne to cheers, all the good stuff. I may have had a shot or two in between there. I don't remember. But I remember feeling like crap at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I then remember going, shit, I'll feel better if I throw up. Can't throw up. Went into the kitchen. Found a bag of M&Ms. They were like dark chocolate M&Ms. Ate a handful of those. And then I waited. And then I was like, oh, here it comes. And I went and I threw up. And I was like, good. And then I still was doing that the next day. And I just felt like so much shit. I struggled to drive home without stopping and vomiting. Like, no. Fuck that. I hate that.
First off, you made one cardinal mistake. You mixed the grain and the grape. You never mix the grain. Champagne. It's the vine. It's the grape.
Yeah.
You never, ever mix the grain and the grape.
Shit again.
So here, look. So look, first rule of drinking with Cecil. Don't use me as your gauge. G.N.A would like to apologize. The first rule of drinking with Cecil is don't drink with Cecil. Please carry on. If you see me doing 2 shots, it doesn't mean you have to do 2 shots. If you see me drinking a beer, it does not mean you have to have a beer in your hand. Don't use me as a gauge.
Yeah, you talk like you're going to feed me nothing but shots as soon as I walk through the door. Yeah, no. I just lined up.
Lined up does not mean you're going to take them one after another. I know what my tolerance is.
It's subliminal peer pressure.
Okay, so what if I I do 3 and I call it a night?
Well, then you're calling it a night at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's fine. I mean, look. After I give you Rohypnol, I can just put a funnel in your mouth. That's all that matters. You'll wake up with a taste. No, I'm joking. I don't Rohypnol too many people anymore.
Too many. Yeah.
No, second rule of drinking with Cecil. If I say get some water, it's not because I need water. It's because I'm looking at you and you need water.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 3. Hair of the dog.
Okay.
Hey, you just gotta
take your man. Seriously,
you just gotta take your favorite beer.
Yep. If you wake up and you're feeling a little churny, not like full on churny, just slightly churny and headachy, throw back a shot, toss back a beer.
Yep. You find your favorite beer, whatever a Blue Moon. Let's say you like Blue Moon. Perfect.
You say I like Blue Moon? We know that's definitive.
I know. We just keep one in the fridge for hair of the dog. You wake up the next morning and you get that grumble, you get that scraping off the crust off your eyes. You finally figure out what state you're in and you already look over and you realize, okay, well, she's hanging on him, so that wasn't me. And then you go to the fridge and you get that beer, you crack it, and you just take a big long swig off of it. And you just sit there and you just reevaluate your life for a good 30, 40 seconds. By the time you're halfway through that beer, it's just like in the Matrix where the Oracle gave Neo that cookie. By the time you're through with that beer, you're going to feel right as rain.
Yeah, and never mind the dead prostitute in the shower. That's not your fault.
No, and that's one of the things is that don't ask questions the next morning. That's rule number 4. Don't ask questions. If you don't remember something, that's your body trying to tell you you don't need to remember that.
Never been blacked out drunk. My friends say that I was. They're saying, oh, yeah, you were blackout drunk for your birthday. And I was like, no, I wasn't. Like, yeah, you were. You passed out in the car. I'm like, yeah, because in a moving vehicle, when I'm not doing anything and I happen to be tired, guess what I do? I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you poke me and I wake up and I go, all right.
No, I don't count blackout drunk as like I was drinking and then I passed out. That's not blackout to me. Blackout
is Cecil in Virginia.
Can't remember
Virginia
anything.
Beach, yeah.
Blackouts when you actually have blackouts, like you don't remember something. Like I was I remembered everything
time.
when I was awake. I was asleep. Fuck that. I didn't remember anything because I was asleep.
Oh, rule number 5: don't pass out with your shoes on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't imagine that's comfortable at all.
No, but when you drink around me, you pass out with your shoes on. And if you pass out with your shoes on, you will be immortalized. And in this digital age, that means everyone will know you from now on.
And this is why I don't allow tagging on Facebook.
don't have to worry about tagging. I think he'd be more worried about the pegging.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, we haven't done that to anybody in years.
Now you know why I don't use my real name on this show.
Yeah, good call. That's a really good call.
Yeah, the tequila's the winner.
Nice.
But that's mostly because I like tequila, but that was still really good vodka. I mean, good God. I never thought vodka. I would. It's cheap? I thought you said it was an expensive one.
No, that was a whole mound of sarcasm. Dude, okay. I've spent $200 on a bottle of vodka.
Well, what's mid-range?
Mid-range is the 40-ish range.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, anything in the $20 range I consider cheap. Anything under $20 is
rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it's
under $10 is guttural refuse.
No, under $10 only has two uses: degreasing engines and friggin' killing brain cells. That's the only two uses at under $10 bottle. And I've had the $9.99 gallon jug of Stalingrad vodka, and I put it all in my head before. Woke up the next day and I literally had bugs standing next to me going, dude, I don't even want to drink your blood. You are so effed up right now.
You know, it's funny. So
life.
Brittany and I, and her parents went away to Bradenton for her graduation. So this whole COVID crap thing, they didn't actually have a graduation ceremony. So we did this
now everybody
thing.
knows where Blue Shark lives because he went over there.
Yes, but they don't know which city I'm in right now. So I went over there, and we had a little celebration. We had played the whole pomp and circumstance thing. She dressed up, and we watched these commencement speeches that the university had recorded for her graduating class, as well as I guess celebrities did something as well. So there was, what's his name? Used to be, was it a Backstreet Boy or was it NSYNC?
Justin Timberlake.
That's it. Which one was he in?
Backdoor Boys.
Okay. Him and, of course, Taylor Swift. She loves Taylor Swift. So we had that. And we're sitting there. And it's her mom, her dad, her, and I are outside on this patio. And they are fidgeting like crazy. And I'm sitting there. And they're like, damn bugs. Damn bugs. I'm sitting there like, oh, like me, I guess. And I think it was because I had gotten burnt so bad that day. I guess my blood was way too hot for them. And they're like, we don't want that hot in the meal. We want a colder meal. So they went that fuck after everyone else. And it was like one of the very few times I can sit outside and not get eaten alive. I know I said funny story and it's not funny.
It's okay. We all have those moments.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody laughed, like Ethiopia or something.
Yeah, they're like, haha, burnt white boy.
Yeah.
that was way, I laughed way too much for that. That was not nearly as funny as the amount of laughter that I did. All right, well, we're already 30 minutes in here, guys, so let's get over to State of Games. State of Games is where we sit here and talk about what we've been playing for the past week, or we just pontificate on, I don't know, how we feel games are today. And games don't have to be video games. Games can be board games. Games can be mind games. Games can be sex games. We don't care. It's called Games, Nerds, and Alcohol. And when you have alcohol involved with games, it could be frigging anything. So, Blue Shark, again, you were last, you were late, so you get to go last. Zyber, what's your State of Games there, guy?
Well, my State of Games, considering yesterday was the first time I played a game in the last 2 weeks due to some personal issues. And that game that I played was Death Stranding. And on the new computer at that. And it looked fucking beautiful.
Awesome.
Holy shit. It was beautiful. I got maybe 2 hours into it before I went back to installing and updates and reboots and all that nonsense. But yeah, the 2 hours that I spent in it, absolute fun. Enjoyed it. Can't wait to get into more with this rig.
Dude, I'm super excited because I know Daymok and I kind of gave you a kick in the balls there to get you moving on it, and I'm super glad that you got that thing going.
I'm glad too. Absolutely glad you guys gave me that kick in the balls and the ass.
Yeah, man, because before too long, your equipment would just get obsoleted and it just piss you off. Because I've been there. Like, I've had a bunch of equipment where I've been like, oh, I'm going to make this, and I just sat on it and sat on it, and then I ended up having to buy everything again. It's like, God damn it, I had like over $1,000 in equipment, and it all just sat there and got so moldy because I just never finished it. Pissed me right off. Dude, I'm super excited. I'm super excited actually. Saying that I actually get to playing games again anytime soon, but I'm super excited to hopefully play some games. Yeah, like my state of games, unfortunately, is I actually haven't been playing any games. I have played 0 video games. I've played 0 in the past 2 weeks. I haven't even played a game of cards. I haven't even played. I used to play
Strike
mobile.
Force?
Yeah, I used to play Strike Force on my phone. Haven't even played that. You know what? I just lied. I actually played a game called Lily's Garden, and I played it for probably a total of about 2 hours, I guess, over the past 2 weeks. So there's that. I actually have played a game. Thankfully, I just saw one. Whew. That's going to be so lame. How about you, Blue Shark? Which state of games there, guy?
Are we counting Sunday or are we not counting Sunday?
Sunday is the first day.
We're counting Sunday? All right. Then I've actually done something this week. Congratulations to me. Jackbox games. Fibbage and... Fudge. What was the other one?
I don't care what the other one is. You didn't invite me, you rat bastard.
Right. Yeah, we were there in Bradenton, and we were playing that for... as Brittany called it, family game night.
And I'm not family?
Yeah, we're not family, Cecil. I'm pissed off. We're not family.
Yeah. Yeah, you big fat blue.
I wasn't streaming it. We were just... all I did was plug the laptop in. The old Dell laptop.
You could still give us the link.
Yeah. Could have given us the code. We could have been sitting there jamming out.
What are you guys going to see? You guys can't see shit.
They actually have it on the webpage. They give you all the stuff. You just don't see what's going on there. Dude, have you actually ever played the game?
Yeah, but I didn't think you could actually do it with not being able to see the screen.
Yeah, there's only a few games that you'd have to see the screen for.
Oh, okay. Well.
Rat bastard. See, look how,
yeah,
see, Zyber, look at this. Look at how
now.
much he actually loves us.
Yeah, but you're not going to be there to enjoy the laughs. Like, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, I am.
Especially if you had won, how the hell were we going to get a cupcake to you?
Easily. You'd be like, dude, there's cupcakes. All of a sudden, you would have heard this loud engine roar. And then the sound of screeching tires as this orange Mustang comes barreling through. I come rolling out of the car. Don't even bother to throw it in park or anything. I just open the door, roll out, run up, and I'm like, where is my MFing cupcake?
Yeah, he'd act...
MFing?
He would
you're
last
really saying
action hero
MFing.
out of that car.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Really? Are you giving up cursing there?
No, I got other kids in the house, so I'm trying to keep it low. Daughter's having a sleepover, so I'm trying not to be the drunk dad in the back recording and swearing like a sailor.
So speaking of muscle cars, Britt finally got rid of hers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. She said goodbye to her mom and dad on Monday. Said hi to her dad on the next day. He decided to come down here and help her close a deal on a Volkswagen Tiguan, however the heck you say it.
Oh, one of the SUVs?
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, they made her a great deal. She essentially got a $26,000 car for $20,000, and they gave her $4,300 for the GTO, which is pretty high trade-in value, considering the other dealerships were only going to give her like $3,000.
A Mitsubishi GTO?
Mitsubishi? No. Pontiac GTO.
Oh. I'm thinking of a GT3000. Sorry.
No, I said speaking of muscle cars.
Yeah, I'm like literally, if I don't know if you see me, but I'm really like, I'm listening to you, but I'm not listening to you.
Oh yeah, I'm not important.
I heard
see how it
muscle
is.
car.
I take 2 weeks off, and I'm not important. Thanks. I didn't just host this show this entire time. You're working on some degree.
Hey, it's not my fault that you didn't invite us to Jackbox Games. I'm like super butthurt.
I can tell.
Now
like
you're just
super.
chopped liver to us.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been working on these pecs for no reason. They've been for you. All for you.
Yeah, you're looking good, man.
See these shoulders going on right there? I've been doing so many shrugs. It's crazy, man. I've been doing this all for you. And I get here and all of a sudden it's like, you're not good enough for Jackbox Games. And I'm like,
Well, I'm glad you're working out. It's a good thing to do. Take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah, I got to try to attract the opposite sex because it's obviously not working for you.
Sorry, Cecil. When I'm in a committed relationship, I stay committed.
Yeah.
Hey, tip to tip isn't cheating.
Yeah. It's all good.
No, it's just called swordplay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just guys being guys. It worked in the Greek culture.
It's okay. It's okay to start a friend off. It's okay. It's not gay. It's just a start off, man.
Like
no judgment.
Like
no
that
judgment.
one movie with Jay Muse, Dutch Rudder, man, Dutch Rudder.
No. You remember The Hangover? No, not The Hangover. Shit, A Hot Tub Time Machine. Remember, it ends
I
up.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh my god, it's good for like the first watch, but after that, like it's good for the shock value, but then everything after that, the movie is just horrible. But there's a scene in it where there's a guy and his friend. It's like some other dude's son or whatever, or some other dude. Yeah, some chick's. Oh, it's the John Cusack's sister's son, and she went on with this thing with him. So all of a sudden, Hot Tub Time Machine, they go back in time. The whole premise is that they're about to get into a threesome with this chick. So like literally, it looks at the two guys and then it pans off to her walking into the bathroom, like taking off her underwear or something. And then it pans back and the son is standing there with the guy, the really sick guy, stark naked. And he just turns and looks at him and is like all shocked. I'm like, what? And he's sitting there and he's like, and he's going over all this. He's like, so man, you just want to make sure, you don't want to have you don't want to be too excited here. You don't want to have like a full on rager. You just want to have like a semi. And he's like, he's just like I am. You just want to have like a semi. And he's like, here, what are you doing? You got to take your pants off. And he freaks out. He's like, what's wrong with you, man? It's okay. Dude, friends can start each other off. It's not gay or anything. Dude, the movie is great for a first time, like one time watch. But as I said, after that, not worth it.
Yeah, I was debating watching Venom, and I got talked out of it, so I started watching Shazam while I was cooking dinner.
Good movie.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm trying not to be too critical of it.
No, dude, you know what though? Like if you just go into that movie, like really if you go into any of these Marvel or DC movies, if you go into there with just, I'm going to enjoy the movie, like you don't do what I do, which is you try to figure out what story arcs they took what from, and you piecemeal it together in your head. Because as soon as you start doing that, then it's like, oh, well, they did this and that worked out better. Oh, but I like what they did here in the movie better because that worked out better. Just go in, enjoy the movie for what it is, and then there you go.
Yeah, I have to go into these things and just go alternate Earth, not my reality, their reality.
Yes, 100% alternate Earth. If you can get yourself in that frame of mind and you just get out of your own head, any movie can be good.
Yeah. So, one of the ones that I mean, it's this rule of the sequel is not always as good as the original. Like I like the original Wonder Woman. I thought was good. Suicide Squad was good. I heard horrible things about what's called
Birds of Prey.
Birds of
Prey.
Birds that fall out of trees.
Prey.
Hey, birds of prey, not birds that fall out of trees and die.
No, birds of prey.
Okay.
These birds fell out of the trees and died.
Yeah. So, Wonder Woman 1984. Apparently, it's trending in Belgium. I don't know if it's been even released because I don't know if any movie theaters are open where you guys are out.
Negative.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing that's open is the drive-in.
Accurate.
So maybe that's how they're going to get away with it here in the U.S. But yes, it got released apparently 2 days ago, and I don't know, it said something about Belgium.
Well, look, I don't care as long as I can get a waffle while I'm at the movie theater. That's all I would care about there.
So what now?
Really bad joke. Not saying it again. Moving on.
Yeah. All right.
Is there a color to the waffle?
Well, I mean, if it's Blue Shark, it's got to be black.
Please, God, no. Let's not to go down that tunnel. Please, let's just not.
Is it a dark tunnel?
Oh, Jesus.
Is it a moist tunnel?
Ooh, hold on. This gets my attention. Now, so like Wonder Woman, I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman, and I think I enjoyed it more because it just wasn't that Christopher Nolan dark, just like what they tried to do with Man of Steel, and I mean, like, it worked for Batman because Batman's a dark character, but like Man of Steel and just even a lot of Justice League and Batman versus Superman, it was just super, super dark.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Man of Steel. It was a good movie. I don't know how Ben Affleck would have done in a solo Batman movie. I felt like they did a good job of like kind of painting him as a dark character. When he first appears in, was it Batman versus Superman? Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Okay, so that was, they did a good job painting him as a dark character, but I still go back to Christopher Nolan's direction for Christian Bale. Like, great job. Especially the second. The third was good too. I felt like they knocked the first one out of the park.
I really thought that origin.
Yeah,
I really thought the origin of Batman Begins, like that whole origin feel to the story, was really spot on. It felt good.
Yeah, like Ra's al Ghul, the whole thing, finding himself, like finding a purpose, finding that purpose, and then going, I'm not gonna fucking do this, forming his own, like how he forms his desire, his right, like what he wants to do, what his vision is for, being a hero, and then the whole thing that he did with the second one with the Joker, like, gosh darn it, that was great acting. Zyber.
Personally, I would like to see Abrams do a Frank Miller storyline Batman.
Nah, okay, I got to disagree with you only because Frank Miller is dark, gritty, not super action. And that's what, he's just not super action. Like, there's not shit blown up all over the place.
To me, that's fine. I mean, as long as you have a solid storyline, it could work. Or at least, like, not so much as a movie, but maybe a series. Like a short series.
Sorry. Is Frank Miller the one where they, like, killed Robin?
I don't know. That might have been Frank Miller. The one thing that always comes to mind whenever I think Frank Miller is The Dark Knight Returns. That, in my mind, anytime somebody says Frank Miller, that's the first one I go to, probably because it's the first one I ever read.
Yeah, the big pointy-eared Batman illustrated.
Big, square Batman. Like, he's not... He doesn't look like he's not Christian Bale's Batman. He's not the shoulders don't droop down. Almost looks like Frankenstein.
Robin is a girl? Carrie Kelly.
Yeah.
In All-Star
girl with absentee parents who later becomes Batman's sidekick, Robin.
Yeah, for a short stint.
Wasn't that All-Star Batman?
I'm reading The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think in
4 issues.
It's a great read. If you haven't read it, it's a great read. It's where, oh man, Batman's an old man.
Yeah,
and
55.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for somebody who gets the shit beat out of him on a nightly basis, or beats the shit out of people on a nightly basis, that's pretty old.
Yeah, that was I think using that element and the Batman Beyond TV series.
Yep.
Yes.
He was an old man. He was like, what, 87 or something like that?
He was in his 80s, yeah.
And he picks up the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, and like points it at someone because he's like that desperate. Like, I remember one of my friends was like, I think it was their first introduction to Batman. They watched it and they're like, what's the big deal? He picked up a gun. And I'm like, he's Batman. And the man doesn't use guns. He doesn't kill people. He doesn't like guns. His parents got killed by gunmen. Like, that's like his, like, facing your worst fear ever. Like, the man's got the shit beat out of him. Like, I got that at whatever age that was. Like,
the
12.
thing that I love, though, is that when they did that Batman Beyond, they actually tied it into the animated series, which was great. That's, like, perfect continuation of a franchise.
And what was one of the biggest things that they brought from the animated series over to Batman Beyond?
A certain voice.
Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. Like,
yes.
He is the voice. Okay, so I gotta ask, did you guys watch the crossover, the latest crossover from the Arrowverse?
No.
Which crossover?
The Infinite Crisis.
Oh, yes, Crisis. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I didn't see every last bit of it because I don't have the WB thing to watch the Batwoman.
Oh my God! So you didn't see Conroy?
I did not see it. No,
oh,
unfortunately.
God, I can't even talk about it then. God damn, because like he actually went after 25 years. He actually got back on screen.
Yeah, I saw the plug for it, and I was like, I want it, but I already have so much going out as it is. I can't even.
Oh no! I hear you, man. But it's. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's for a Batman fan, for a Kevin Conroy Batman fan. It is hella controversial. Like.
Nice.
Holy shit. I watched it and I purposely did not read anything about the scene, did not watch the scene, nothing. The only thing I saw were some stills of him in that Kingdom Come style exoskeleton. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know how this is going to be, but it's going to be good. I watched it and I went, oh my God, I never expected him to go down that route. I'm not going to say that I was happy, but I was definitely surprised. It took me off guard, and I was like, holy hell, this is awesome. Like, I was happy that they didn't give me what I wanted, if that makes any sense.
Makes perfect sense to me, because sometimes what they end up giving you is better than what you expect.
Well, I wouldn't say it was better, but I'm definitely happy I didn't get what I wanted, because if I did, it would have been one of those, to me, it would have been one of those things where it's like, oh man, that's awesome. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, great. And it would have been like almost anticlimactical. And I really hope that when they were putting this all together, that's what they thought. They went, you know what? We can't just give them Kevin Conroy Batman. We've got to give them something that they don't expect. And we really we've got to give it to them. And man, did they give it to us. I mean, if anybody's listening right now, I'd love to talk to you about it. Email in, join our Discord, whatever, DM me. I would love to talk to you about this because man, there's so many things that I hated about it. So many things that I was like, I'm totally loved about it. I'm just super excited. I was super excited to see Kevin Conroy on screen. One. And two, I'm really hoping it opens up doors. Hint, hint, Batman Beyond live action. Hint, hint.
Maybe. I tell you what, his headshot though, he looks like he could play the Joker. And his headshot, like the hair, like the forehead, just like how he leans in. He's got that almost looks like he's got like a curlish smile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He could definitely
like,
do the Joker face.
He's yeah.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is, if you took Mark Hamill but gave him Kevin Conroy's voice, I think you could pull off Batman like that. If you took Kevin Conroy and gave him Mark Hamill's voice, you could pull off the Joker. It's really funny because both of them are the opposite characters for their voice.
I wonder, do you think Jim Carrey could ever pull off the Joker?
No.
His thing was Riddler, and that's it.
No, his Riddler was trying to be the Joker, and he failed miserably, so miserably. Not to mention, I mean, the script was horrible. The movie was horrible. We all know that.
It was.
But it was like Tommy Lee Jones playing Two-Face. Arnold
Lee Jones Schwarzenegger playing Victor Fries.
Well, that's the thing. And I hate to say this, Arnold Schwarzenegger played the best villain in that movie. Like, out of all the villains in that movie, he played the best. Like, he was lame. He was totally 1960s Batman villain, just doing all the lame puns, and you're like, this is great. You watch Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and you're like, oh, that's just the Joker dressed up in green tights. Then you look at Tommy Lee Jones playing Two-Face, and you're like, oh, that's just like the Joker with an on-off switch. Okay.
Yeah. Though I will say, Uma Thurman was tragically attractive as Ivy.
Oh, I would have plowed her.
Oh yeah, well, absolutely. I would have weeded her garden.
Point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident that she literally spawned a whole generation of cosplayers. Just
yeah.
I mean, I would have to punch her head loose after I was done, but totally.
Well,
still finish.
I'd finish.
I don't know. What do you think about Jack Nicholson as the Joker versus people like Heath Ledger?
So Jack Nicholson was my favorite.
Yeah,
Jack Nicholson nailed the Joker in a completely different fashion. He nailed the Golden Age Joker in my mind.
Okay. Like, what about Joaquin Phoenix? Do you think he? I mean, I haven't seen the Joker.
Him.
I haven't seen the Joker film, the whatever it is, the anti-hero that it is.
So he plays. See, now that's the thing. Like, that movie was good, but that movie was like, you're literally watching a man disintegrate on screen, and he does that well. Now, I don't 100% like. I think it's a modern retelling of the Joker's origin story. That's the best way I can put it. It's a modern retelling because the old version of how the Joker was created is very dated. And Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker really, like, he was able to really portray a man's psyche disintegrating on screen. And there were some really, really awkward parts in that movie, like just super awkward watching, because you just know what's coming and you can feel it, and you're like, oh man, like this guy's a punching bag. And it's not even one of those situations where he's a punching bag and the punching bag punches back. It's like the punching bag somehow recruited an army and they punched back. It's just like, there are so many things about that movie that I hate with a fiery passion, and then I love because it was just such a psychological mind screw.
Like a patsy with a spine.
Yeah.
What I hate about the movie, and even though I know I haven't seen it, but the concept of the movie, what I hate about it is this whole anti-hero crap. Like, to see the destruction, like you said, of the man's psyche, to see all this stuff, it's just like, as a standalone character, no. I don't like the Joker. Like, the Joker is the villain. He is, he's the one that has to go against Batman. And that him and Batman are in this constant dance. And I really feel like the Joker and the Batman are tied together so much more closely than any of those other villains.
Watch this movie.
The other villains can live. Batman can live without them. Like Ivy, Catwoman, Freeze, the Penguin, the Riddler. Sorry, they don't have that dance.
Right, it's that sense of responsibility. Who made who? They made each other.
You have to watch this movie then, because what you just said about the Joker and Batman being tied together far more than they realize, you have to watch the Joker. Because
I will. I won't watch Birds of Prey, but I will watch this one. But yeah.
I mean, you can watch Birds of Prey. Just have some lotion and a paper towel next to you or something.
I don't even think it's that. I mean, I just think it's a woke movie. And I'm just like, that's stupid. Like you and I remember people saying, well, I guess they just don't like strong women. I'm like, Leia Organa, Ahsoka Tano, Wonder Woman. I'm sorry, there are a lot of other stronger women out there. Like there have been good, strong female actors, good, strong female roles. I feel like you guys were trying to shove shit down my throat that I don't agree with.
Right, like the eye candy aspect. You know, some of these cosplayers out there doing the slutty Halloween costume take on some things that are geeky, like characters from comic books, but making them ultra slutty. And then Hollywood mimicking that in a movie.
Yeah, don't you stop that. Don't you downplay that. Don't you dare stop that.
No. It's great. It's eye candy, but it's not what I call cinematic entertainment unless you're in a buddy booth with some Jergens and a napkin.
I heard they subdued that with Birds of Prey.
What, the Jergens?
No, the sexy. They tried to make.
Oh yeah, they totally did.
More so, and it's just like, I don't know. It all in all, it sounded like a horrible movie. It sounded like they should have listened to the fans, because apparently they listened to the fans for when it came to Sonic, and apparently Sonic turned out to be a great movie, which I still need to see.
Well, from what I hear, the latest Wonder Woman is like a PSA for some movement dealing with women. So it is like very political, more so than anything else.
As long as it's not like that new Ghostbusters movie, I'll be fine.
Yeah, here's to hoping. Because, I mean, like, if I want that political shit, then I'll go read the news or go onto Twitter. Like, I go to watch a movie to escape reality, not get thrown back into it.
Well, on that note, Blue Shark, where can people find you at? Oh, wait, no, you got to go last because you were late. Zyber, where can people find you at?
Well, if you're so inclined, you can find me on my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, at ZyberBlood, or you can find me on the G.N.A. Discord, Facebook, Twitter.
Rock on. Blue Shark, where can people find you at, man?
Oh, I don't have to go last?
No,
I get to go before you?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
So kind.
I know.
You're so kind.
I'm a generous person.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Blue Shark 45, and you can find me on Twitter at Blue Shark 45, where I am trying not to get too damn political, but I
failed a few times.
Oh, I'm failing miserably. I just honestly can't. There's things in this world that I believe in, and I just see people opening their mouths on stuff, and I can't shut my mouth. So I'm being as kind as I can about that. But I'm going to try to get back into talking more about stuff, games, nerd stuff, back to my roots, and still adding a little bit of that every now and then. But you can find me there. And you can find me doing my best to get involved in Parler at Blue Shark 45 there as well. And, of course, you can find me on the G.N.A. Discord.
As well as on Grindr.
Oh, yeah, don't forget his Grindr. And I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. You can find me at Cecil versus Games on Twitter, Cecil Xavier everywhere else, Twitch, Ustream, Facebook. I'm actually also on Instagram now. Not doing much there yet. And I'm on Snapchat, which is Cecil_Xavier. So find me there.
Also, don't forget his fans only, and he will invite you to Jackbox, events.
I will invite you to Jackbox events. I will. I'll even blast it out there and be like, hey guys, we're doing Jackbox. Come join. We hope you enjoyed the show. G.N.A, Games, Nerds, and Alcohol. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Reviews help people find the show, so if you enjoy listening to us, let other people know. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Podcast Addict, Player FM, Stitcher, Spreaker, MyTuner, Your Listen, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a whole bunch of other places. If we aren't someplace, let us know. We'll upload there.
You can also follow us on Twitter or Facebook by searching at G.N.A Podcast. You can also join our Discord chat. Just see the pinned tweet.
We do a game show night every first Saturday of every month on Mixer at www.mixer.com/G.N.A podcast.
Join us every Wednesday night at 19:30 Eastern Time on Cast.gg for Anime Night, hosted by Blue Shark 45.
And join us every second Saturday of the month for Horror Movie Night, hosted by Zyber.
We want to thank Morgan BS Photography for our artwork and logo. Check him out at morganbs.com.
And please email us at G.N.A podcast at GNAinyourdNA.1 with all your questions, comments, or death threats. We would love to hear from you. And last but not least, please be sure to check out our website at...
Then there's a website at... Oh, Damon's not here. Son of a bitch.
www.GNApodcast.com.
Still not the same.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not
Damok.
Damok. We love you, Damok. We miss you.
Yeah, we do. Love you long time. All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging out. Have a great night.
Absolutely. Catch you later, brothers. Better invite us to that fucking Jackbox next time. Son of a bitch.
I had something for this, but I completely forgot what it was.
Alright, stop.